Hello everyone, I'm Caleb with Dansie Design Build, and today we're talking about how to prepare your basement walkout entry for the winter season and some tips and tricks to go along with that. The first thing that we need to do in the fall time is to make sure that the leaves that have fallen off the trees are all gathered up and disposed of, thrown away in the green waste or whatever. Make sure that they're not able to stay in the walkout entry and clog up the drain. So that brings us to number 2, check the drain, make sure that everything's clear and that when the water does come during the winter time and the snow melts every day or whatever, it's gonna be able to use that drain and go down there. So that's pretty much what you need to do to make sure you're ready to go. Just check the drain and make sure all the leaves are cleared out, that you're ready to go. So that should be keeping you safe. Now, when the snow does come, the big thing to do there is to make sure that you shovel the sidewalks or the stairs off. So just with regular snow shovel, and then that will keep you minimizing the amount of ice that builds up on the stairs. So when you step on the snow, that's going to make a nice ice patch under where you step. So shoveling it first is really ideal. Now, if you do build up some ice, you can use, what I recommend is using a heater pad. This is an example of a heater pad. This one requires 171 watts, and it just keeps things right above freezing. So you can set that down on the landings of the walkout, and they also make these that are the same size for stairs. And so that will keep things just melted off so you don't get a ton of ice buildup. And then from there, you really should be good to go. So if you do have to use salt or some kind of a chemical, I would not recommend salt on the concrete. That does ruin the concrete, especially if it's a very new concrete within the first handful of years of being poured. That's considered new concrete. And I would recommend instead like an ice melt that's specifically for concrete, even though that's still not ideal or not as ideal as the little heater pads. So thank you for your time today. Hope you have a great winter with your walkout entry, and we'll talk to you soon. See you later.